My people, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. It depends on the area we say una day. We don't come again for Obalandtv and radio. As I know before, now here with the night they are talking and do. We be say concern our people for all over the world. Today we get important matter for those of una we be say if they listening to us now, we be say it concern the matter we concern our people for all over the world. Because we see and say a lot of people today they get problem with we say concern eye issue. As I dey here so you see and say I put one glasses for eye wey you dey call a lens, eye lens. This one no be small matter. So that will come invite one of our brother today. Make it come join us for this matter. Make we come discuss the issue. Wetin dey cause this problem? And this our brother in there for the place where they call diaspora for another different place, not be Nigeria. And he don't know this matter to the extent say they can't even employ him now, say making they do so many things for our people and for the people we be say we ourselves don't even know. Today we go invite him to come join us for our studio. For those of you that will be say he never begin to follow us, make sure they follow us now for Obaland magazine, for our Facebook, for our YouTube too, for Obaland magazine, for our website. For those of you that will be say he like to hear ogbonge news wey concern our brothers and sisters for the whole wide world, wey concern both Oyibo, both white people, both who dey speak the language you don't dey hear. Make una go there, make una go dey read different news wey concern our people. That be www.obalandmagazine.com. So make we not be like say na we dey do am by ourselves. We would like now make we invite that to our brother, make him join us for this studio. We can talk about this matter wey be say it concern eyes. And this person we talk about, so maybe most of una first know am, maybe some of una never seen know am before. Na him name be Dr. Okunbowa. But we would like make him come now, make him come introduce himself to us. My people, so we go invite her come now, make him join us for our studio here. Mr. Okunbowa, you are welcome to Obalandtv and radio.
You do well.
You do well.
Thank you very
much.
Not be small thing, not be small thing. As we dey talk so, many people they look us for different places. They want hear what you be say you want to knock us today. You don't say that you don't want music wey be say our brother Oshaimori play one time. So that music, a lot of people when they hear that music, they think and say, what did this man use this music? They don't talk say, me I get story to knack. So today we get story to knack for our people, make them hear us. And we know say this story that we say one knack, now what we say concern our brothers and sisters for all over the world. But before we start, we go like now me you personally, make you introduce yourself to us. But remember one thing, for this place here, we know the knack people go Igbo. Now the small ones should be say everybody they hear. Because why? People talk to people and people understand. So first of all, we would like make you introduce yourself. Tell us your name and where you be say you dey.
My people, una do well. My name now Dr. Osayeme Okunbowa. I dey for Abu Dhabi, the capital of United Arab Emirates. Some people they call the place Dubai.
I would like to make you tell us the kind of work wey be say you dey work to.
My work now, I work. As in my work center around eye vision. Everybody get, or let's say most people get eye. The thing when I dey do for body na to see. So my work na about how to make the eye see. If somebody eye no dey see well, My work
My work
now,
na
how to help the
how to
person
help the
see,
person see
as far as say the
as far
person
as say the
never
person
blind.
never blind.
So
So
that's the
that's
summary
the
of what
summary
my
of
work
what
is
my work
about.
is about.
You do well, you do well, you do well. So make it not be like say now we dey talking about ourselves. We would like to ask you so many questions for this matter we say we dey talk about so.
Mhm.
Because we know say it doesn't say me and you now we can't put glass for eye.
Yeah.
When you want to talk eye lens, we put am for eye now. And we know say a lot of people dey for everywhere be say they wan know many things wey be say concern this matter. But first and foremost, before we start, we go like make you tell people where you come from.
Okay.
Okay,
I come from
I come
Edo
from
State,
Edo State,
from
from
Umude local
Umude
government
local
area,
government area,
precisely
precisely
Igomoson village,
Ugomoson village,
Edo State.
My
Edo State.
my people, una hear am now say see where he from come. Say he come from Umude local government area. Because a lot of people dey now be say they go dey take am now and say this man wey be say we dey talk about because we dey talk about doctor, no be just doctor, eye doctor. Everybody wan make dem see, and you know that one, so everybody wan make dem see. But as the matter be now, you fit tell us how long e dey now be say you start this matter of this your daughter wey concern eye.
Okay.
Okay,
To the glory
to the
of
glory
God,
of God,
I think this
I
now
think this
my
na my
22nd year
22nd year
since I start
since
to
I
do this
start to
work,
do this work.
and
And
I don't do
I
them for
don't do
three
am for
different
3 different
countries:
countries:
Nigeria,
Nigeria,
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia,
Arabia,
and now
and now
UAE.
UAE.
My people, una hear am so? E say e don dey do this matter for different places. And right now, we know say for person to do this matter, no be say you just wake up, the next thing you carry injection, you carry one knife, then say make people open their eye, make it dey shook am make it put the medicine. You fit tell us the school wey be say you go and the time wey be say you take go for this school?
Okay.
Okay,
As for
as for
university where I
university
learn the
where I
work,
learn the work,
now University
na
of
University
Benin,
of Benin,
Department of
Department of
Optometry,
Optometry,
University of
University
Benin.
of Benin.
My people na hear am so? Because all of us know say for person to start this kind matter wey we dey talk about so, person no fit just wake up say he wan enter this matter. This person tell us say see as he take start am, say na from our country gidigba, na that place too na him for start this matter. But the issue now be say we be say we go like to still know na be this one. Now since wey be say you start this matter, wetin be the benefit wey be say you personally don see for inside this matter before we go this matter na proper?
Well,
Well,
the
the
benefit big.
benefit big.
In the first
In the
place,
first place,
before I even
before I
start, say I
even
want to
start, I want to
study
study
this
this
profession for
profession
school.
for school.
After secondary
After secondary
school,
school,
I not dey
I
really
not
too
dey
sure
really too
wetin I
sure wetin
want
I
do
wan do
for higher
for higher
institution.
institution.
So one
So
day,
one
me and
day,
my
me and
cousin
my
would just
cousin
dey
we
gist,
just dey gist,
and at the same
and at the
school, now
same
you go the
school,
same
now you go
work,
the
now
same
she dey
work, now
do.
she dey do.
She senior me
She
for the
senior me for the
profession.
profession.
So she
So
dey
she
University
dey
of Benin,
University
then me
of
I
Benin,
never
but me I
enter.
never
So she
enter.
dey
So
talk
you don
about
dey talk
wetin she
about
dey
wetin she
study,
dey study.
and as she
And
talk
as she
about
talk about
the thing
the
just
thing just
click like this,
click like
catch
this,
my mind.
catch
I
my
say,
mind. I say,
now wetin I
now
like be
wetin I
that.
like be that.
I would like to
I
do
would
that
like to
thing.
do that thing.
And
And
as
as
it
I
come to me, it just be like say, um, it just be like say, I see vision. In that vision, I not I see myself where somebody come meet me, say the person dey fear, say whether he wan go blind. And I come dey wonder, say, so as I take the person inside, carry do test finish. By the time I finish, come out with the person, tell the person, say you no go blind, say wetin I go do, wetin I go do. When I don do the things finish, the person come dey happy, say he no go blind o, he don get solution. That was the kind of vision or wetin just come to my mind when I do when that thing happen. So from there on, It's like so wetin I dey find since when I no know wetin I wan do, I discover am. Na then the benefit be say apart from say okay, dem dey pay me na I take dey work, na there I take dey chop, na I take dey do everything when I dey fit do, I dey take dey make money since I start. The other thing be say when I finish with people, I dey give them hope. When some people come meet me, they come with fear. They don't know wetin dey happen to their eye. They no dey see well well. And when I don attend, some even dey see, but maybe as they dey see, e no dey comfortable. Maybe they dey see eye they dey scratch too much eye dey bring water, all these other small things they no understand. Say their eye no be as they want. So when they come, I attend to them. The kind satisfaction when they get, be say when they come, belle dey sweet them compared to when they come. That belle when dey sweet them, when I dey fit make them experience, e dey also sweet me. That one said they only fit pay me for that one. So that one na be with one of the major benefits. Apart from say e dey give me money, e dey give me personal happiness and fulfillment.
You do well, you do well. But the thing now be say, with the say am now say, you know say, country where we come from, this matter of eye not be small thing. We know say e dey for obodo Igbo land o, say e still concern them. But e dey easy for them to dey take off all these things. Now the question now be say, we would like to ask you one small question. Be say e not too big like that o, because we see am say for our side wey we come from now, for Edo State or even for Nigeria, gone this issue e concern everybody. Wetin you think personally for the matter wey be say concern eye now, wey be say people dey complain say eyes dey pay them. First, before we go to the matter na proper, wetin dey cause this eye pain wey people dey complain of?
You see, eye wahala plenty. Different people get different kind of eye wahala. There be a wahala wey be say person no dey see no dey see well well. A wahala wey be say although person dey see, but im body no dey am well. Some people they go see, but they go dey get headache wey no dey gree end. They don chop Panadol, chop. Panadol don almost full their body, e no dey stop. Some people go you go say this one they call Apollo, what eye dey red, what things will be like Akamo they come out for the eye. If your eye gum together, if you wake up, eye will gum together. You use water to wash them before you feel clean and all those things. Many. We know if you begin to mention them. But however, any kind of time when eye worry person, the best thing now to go look for people when they train for this eye work. Because you get one song where the late Professor Waifu sing many years ago, may so rest in peace. Now beneath it and say Aragbao Useriye. Now be say if a person lose eye, let me say beauty don't go. Now if we also talk and say for our line work, say the eye na the window into the body. That means say from the eye, you fit see person inside body without surgery, without cutting, live. That's one of the one major importance of the eye. The eye fit tell somebody whether somebody well or not well. Somebody fit get sickness for inside body when never come out for outside. From the eye, we dey fit know. So eye wahala e plenty, but not be the same. E get some serious eye wahala be say e dey some families. That be say they get am for family lineage. Grandpapa get am. Maybe papa get am, maybe papa not get am. But some of the children they get am, or grandmama get am. Some of the grandchildren get am. E get some like that. E get some be say now because of wetin person do, the kind work when the person they do, like let's say work like iron bender now. When they use use iron, cut iron, saw cut iron. That work na risky work for the eye. If person not use protection for when they do that kind of work, if they expose in eye, that thing fit cause serious eye wahala for them. If you look at people when we say that they do sport like boxing, for instance, boxing when they blow, you know, say na face now they blow. So you go wonder, say, ah, how come? Yes, it it dey cause. So even though na professional one, you and person fight for street or people fight for street, then blow each other for eye. It dey cause eye wahala when we say the person no follow up after that one. Somebody slap you, one kind dirty slap, you see stars. That stars not be star. Oh. Now inside your eyes something happen. That thing you need to go find out waiting. So some of these now waiting person feel immediately. Some person you need to do extra test to find out exactly wetin the problem. But however, the bottom line be say anytime you no understand how your eye dey do you, all these one people dey carry sugar water go meet mama bomboy. Mama bomboy, wetin you put for your eye when worry you that day? Or you complain for compound. Mama Matthew say, ah, no worry, get this eye drop or when they give me that day, they give me. Then I just put on, just clear. Carry all those one, I be say, person dey take eye play ball. If you take eye, your eye play ball, if you lose am, eye na one life, na eye get. So anybody when use the eye do play ball, say you no want spend money, you want just find shortcut. That shortcut fit cut your eye, your ambition short. So now so um, this matter dey.
You do well, you do well. So another thing now be say, I remember that time when we say for Africa, they talk about this polo. To the extent that you go put can for your eye. So the other one, or get what we say, does mean you piece put am for inside your eye, it go clear. So me, I don't quite understand though. The question now be say, that's what a magic medicine have been which kind of medicine? How you as
Now
you be saying you are a daughter of eye now?
mhm.
Wetin be the risk wey be say dey for those things?
That one na
That one na
serious
serious
ignorance.
ignorance.
You see,
You see,
water sickness
water
wey dey come
sickness
out
wey
for
dey come
person
out for
eye,
person
if
eye,
you test
if you
am,
test
e
am,
get
e
small
get
salt.
small salt.
E no just
E
be
no
anyhow
just be
water.
anyhow water.
If they
If dem
analyze the water
analyze the
wey dey come out
water
for
wey dey
person
come
eye
out
wey
for
dey
person
call
eye wey dey
tears,
call tears,
if they
if
analyze
dem
am show
analyze
the
am show the
chemical wey dey
chemical
inside,
wey dey
when
inside,
God take
when
make
God
am.
take make am.
If you
If
come
you
put
come
any
put any
kind
kind
water
water
or urine, wetin dey call
urine, wey dey
liquid
call
of
liquid
any
of
form,
any form,
e no be
e
the
no
same
be the
chemical
same chemical.
formula when God take create that tears. E no be the same formula when company wey dey do eye medicine, before dem do eye medicine, don study the eye well well, know wetin God take do the eye, wetin dey that eye tears, and all the other things wey dey around eye. So if you come put any of this, even water or chemicals, they say urine, you put salt for water, you put kerosene, na danger, big big danger, because the chemical when those one be, e no be the same thing as chemical when the eye be. Anybody understand say, for instance, say if ordinary sweat when dey our skin, if e enter person eye, e dey pepper how much more? So if sweat enter your eye, e dey pepper how much more? You can't go carry some kind mix from somewhere you want put. Anybody when advise you, no advise you well. If na you advise yourself, you no advise yourself well. The proper thing na to go meet those when dem train, when know how to take care of your eye. Na so na im be first and the wisest line of decision anybody fit take. You maybe some people say they no wan spend money. Ah, oyibo dey talk am say a stitch in time saves nine. Na im be say wetin you suppose to do now when you no gree do am properly. By the time you go come say you wan go do am, e fit be say water don pass garri. At that time, you no go fit blame anybody. You can't be say, oh, had I know, had I know. Make had I know not be our portion. So if you must get advice from person when concern I worry you, go meet the right people when they train for eye matter. Of all the professionals when they don't do eye matter, my own, for instance, now 6 years for university. 6 years you will first spend for university study everything, the eye, the human body, and all around. And then you will still go do 1 year training when you don't finish university for outside, where people when don't learn this work, when they're ahead of you, go train you and brush you up. Join the one they teach you for school, add the experience to you. So that from there on, you will feel they take care of people eye. So all this one, not be guesswork, not be trial and error, not be say maybe I want find shortcut. When it comes to eye matter, shortcut na serious thing. if you not get second chance, by the time you go look back, you say, I wish I knew I for not do this thing. So any kind of mistake, even somebody give you eye drop, and give me this eye drop before. Eye drop plenty. They get different work when they do. Eye drop when they use for infection, for virus infection, it different from bacterial infection. Eye drop when they use for bacterial infection, it different from uh, uh, um, fungus infection. Eye drop when they use for inflammation is different from bacteria, fungus, or virus infection. Eye drop when they use for say maybe pain, they do your eye to cause pain. All of them different. The formula are different. So if you use any one wrongly, the result can never be the same. And sometimes the result said it will be bad result for you. So it's not a matter of trying, it's a matter of waiting, then teach you, waiting, we learn, we know. We'll pass all the exam when we need to pass before they give us license. Say you don't qualify to go do this thing. That's what the matter be.
Not be smarty, not be smarty. I will come see am now say, since when you dey do this matter, like don't talk am now say don't pass for the something years. Wey you dey for, be say you dey for inside this matter. But one interesting thing na be this one. For the one wey be say you talk last just now say, not be everything wey be say we see we suppose to dey put for our eye. Now, we will talk about the Edo State gore wey be say we come from. Because we know say this matter we dey talk about, so many people they count am as wetin be say not too dey important. But a lot of us don't forget say without eye, the whole body, even Bible talk am now, say when the eye dark, the whole body dark. So the matter now be say, you personally now, which advice you get to give our papa, our mama, wey dey for the country and even the state kpakpa wey be say we come from, wey concern how dem fit take dey maintain or dey take care of this their eye. Because remember one thing o, you know say oyibo na many things dey be say if you just say I get eye problem or say abi you come make we put am for that thing wey dem dey put am, check am kpakpa, say okay no worry, make you take this medicine go dey put am. But for that side e fit different o, because everything for that side don say once e be say eya give me the money before anything dey happen. But you now as a doctor, wetin be say you go tell them now, which advice you get for them wey dem fit dey take dey manage dey go first, even though they no get the money to take care now to buy the medicine. You get any advice you go give them wetin dem fit dey use first?
You see, I don't give some advice. Things. You know one thing when I found out, say as somebody when grow up for Benin, born then born me, na Benin I grew up. I don't become full grown man before I come up for Benin. E get some kind behavior when we dey do for Benin. Now this behavior who they oyibo dey call stigma. If somebody use glasses, everybody will go begin to think say the person eye don't go. When I did university, I don't dey use glasses. Even when I come this country, when I did so, I don't dey use glasses. I think I still dey young at that time. Okay, so people go just they give their own interpretation in their own meaning, which they don't understand. So because of that one, many of our old people in our papa and our mama before they even die self, when they get problem, they go talk about eye. They don't me say they get the problem. Then go they hide them. Meanwhile, somebody they waka, you know they see well. He no say no they see well, but because they think say people go laugh am, neighbors go laugh am, they go call am name saying don't you want go blind. Because of that one, they go hide am. You know that we get this family pride. Say all of us we dey okay. Excuse me, nothing they worry us. We did that. All those one it don't matter. Now ordinary mentality now it be. Because of that, many people they suffer serious eye problem. They don't agree do anything. At a time, we say if for fit help them. For instance, get one particular eye disease what they call glaucoma. Glaucoma, we when they eye work, we call them serious thief of the eye. Now we say it a thief eye, it a kill eye. It a kill eye like thief. You don't go know say it dey your eye. You don't go even fit understand say anything the bet in go dey there. It go just dey kill am small. By the time you will come to a notice, say you know they see reach as supposed to be as they see before, and then you come say I want to go see doctor, make you do something. That time the eye don't reach quarter. And the funny thing about that one, or the serious thing about am be say that kind of disease and many others like once they affect person eye, they no dey fit turn am back. They no dey fit reverse am to normal. In fact, wherever the doctor see am, that time wey the patient take see am, doctor work from there na to maintain wetin remain for that person, whether wetin dey fit still reach. Say make the person come see like before, e no dey fit happen again. Why this one dey fit affect people so much? Because people no dey gree take us serious when we dey talk every time. Just this last week, 14th of October, was now the World Sight Day, when World Health Organization take set aside, say the whole world will talk about eye matter, see matter. And my colleague for Nigeria, all of every state, they even compete to do publicity from state to state, tell people about eye, go check your eye. Some of them they even do free eye check that time. Say make them create awareness about eye matter. But the thing is that this kind of belief saying, and nothing they do me, you they hide them. You don't be any person they do. Now yourself, now you they do. Now they talk say, waiting you go fair do fair, how you go take man. There's nothing like say you want to manage anything. You want to put something. First of all, if you don't know what the problem be, how you go take know the solution? Or you both talk and say a problem, how do they talk now? If you know what the problem be, let me say you don't know half of the solution. But when you don't know the problem be, how you take know the solution? Manage matter not dey. The once your eye do you one kind, you don't know wetin e be. You see, many times we don't see people when come clinic talk say, my eye just dey scratch me. E scratch me, dey scratch me to that, dey scratch am, e dey sweet me. But after that, I don't scratch am, e go come make dey repeat, I don't take am see again. E go come clinic say, wetin dey, I no know my eye dey scratch me like this. We go carry our instrument. For Nigeria, we get our now so na Nigeria, na dey train me. I don't train me for abroad. The same school when train, me still train, they still dey train me for Nigeria at this particular moment. The training, our training not be with Nigeria, we start am. Now people abroad now carry and come show us. Now then take show us and so we see they do am. The only difference be say the equipment when we dey fit buy use for Nigeria, e no reach as they fit buy use for abroad because money no dey like that. Now be really different. But the most important equipment when you go take discover many eye problems, fit find wetin dey wrong. And people for Nigeria, as we talk to, they get them. So the matter of say they no work or they no get, e no dey. If any particular clinic, whether a private hospital not get, they don't get particular equipment where they need to use, they will tell you, okay, this particular test we're supposed to do, we not get the equipment. If we send you go another place when get them, then go and make arrangement for you to go. Now so we dey do am. So shortcut no dey. Prevention na better pass cure. To prevent na better pass. No talk say if you must borrow money for health, you know our people they borrow money to buy do obito, buy cloth, do all those things. When it come health matter, then go say I not get money. We dey talk and say egberam or efe. Na health na be wealth. If you not take care of your wealth, your health, what you can take care of? Eye in particular, this eye will look so from outside. If you know how the eye be for inside, then the delicate nature be say, then they get liver transplant, then they get kidney transplant, then they get heart transplant, then they get eye transplant. Technology never finish there. So if person eye don't pass where it don't pass, be careful. Say they don't feel bring them back. It don't go be that. Now one life, now eye they live. But before you reach that level, the first thing you do now to find where the sabi eye work, find out, make them tell you what they wrong with the eye. If the doctor when they them no second discover say the waiting find say he pass waiting go fit handle, and the duty of that doctor will tell you say this work I go arrange somebody when go do am because when no one pass where I know and reach. Waiting I see so he pass where my hand work reach. He go advise you, he go direct you. Now so would they do am.
In fact, I don't know where I for start for the matter now. Come the thank you say you do well for this issue. But you never finish for the one who be say you don't tell us so. For people who be say they look us, my people would look for our number for there. For those of you now who be say would like to ask question. wey concern this eye matter, because we know say a lot of us wey be say we feel say na normal thing, some say na we can see, some say na like this. So this doctor dey here today na make come tell us as the matter be, and don't only dey tell us as the matter be. Now the next question now be say, because we know say you don federal and since the business wey be say you now for dey do this issue wey be say concern this eye matter, wey you for dey do the service, no be Nigeria. I will come even know say na one of the country wey be say dem dey call am tourist area, wey be say the money for that place wey dem dey spend for something no be small thing o. In fact, how dey be say I look when I see say only transportation sef, one wey dem for dey use Ferrari, dey use Lamborghini take dey do police control, the place tire me. But the issue now be say, the question now be say wey I go like to ask say, if the government now go call you down say our brother Akumowa, you see the matter that wey be say we dey face for the country wey be say we dey, so for our state wey be say we dey, so which area you think say you fit help this government make dem solve this issue of eye problem? Because we see am say a lot of people dey be say so wood dem dey carry stick take dey waka dey go, some dey hold dem for shoulder take dey waka dey go. So which advice now you go still give government concerning this matter? Because we know say our gang gidigba wey be say stand for there, no be everything you know. You understand? Who dey talk about the minister of health, no be everything you know. Na the small ones wey be say dey say fever dey catch am o, malaria dey worry am o. So na that one be say most of them dey focus put say many people don go die, which that one still dey important too. But a lot of people come focus say this eye matter we dey talk about. So if eye no dey, the other things don finish o. So which advice now, or wetin be say you go contribute now, tell the government areas wey be say dem go work put, wey be say dem fit take assist people for the country wey be say we come from, most especially for the state wey be say we come from. Which advice you get wey be say you wan give them?
The other question I get is say there's government suppose get people when learn eye work, when sabi eye work, like my field, dey every government health center. Because I know, and for right now I no get the information, I don't know whether, but I no believe say dem get people when sabi eye work for every hospital, every health center. Because not be every doctor na sabi eye work. When it comes to eye and health, different doctors then train for different area.
But if come listen though, you dey make mistake for that place o. For the country wey we come from, we say e be like mechanic. For abroad now, we dey see say this one go say in na mechanic, say e no dey do wetin concern fuel. Na just diesel e dey do o.
Yeah.
The other one will say na electric car na im dey go repair o, e no dey repair that thing. But for our country, all the mechanic dey repair everything o. Only one and only one and the other one o. E dey do everything. Do everything. So for your mind, you not sure say na so doctor see me for that time. So doctor be for that time too.
Now make me dey break am down now. If you know that one talk say every doctor get area when they sabi. If you, for instance, you reach hospital now, there is a general doctor. General doctor know something about a lot of health matter. But when he can't reach eye, if he find say somebody get eye problem, as a general doctor, now he go tell you say okay, he go refer you, send you go where the eye department. They say your problem na eye doctor want and be this one. If he see say this person na heart problem, he know wetin e be, but maybe he need a specialist in that area. He go still say, oh yeah, he go send you be the specialist for heart matter. So when e come to eye, na so e suppose be. But the other thing again is say our people mentality. If for instance now he go see the general doctor not be say you don't know anything about eye, you know something about eye, he study am. But he get where he no reach because not be area of specialization. So if he start temporary treatment, depending on the kind complaint when carry the person reach there. If now this say the person be like kind of emergency, wetin go fit do immediately to give the person some kind small comfort, reduce the pain, or whether he go do am. After that one, he go give a paper. So go this place, go meet doctors when get this matter for them. That's so it be. Now, like I talked before, the advice I get for government be say, waiting they make it difficult for some doctors to um, send somebody go meet the eye doctor. Be say, if let's say Iyokorion now, maybe go Abudu General Hospital. I don't know how it big. I never go there before. If they not get eye doctor for there, the general doctor person come, he said the person get eye problem. Waiting go first do that to handle the first phase, make e no be say the person come waka go. He go first do wetin he go fit do to first get the person. Then if e no get there, wetin go come do? Na to send the person go another place, and that go fit be a place wey far from there. Now, and this now even as Abudu big reach, na be say na my major town for the state. Now, even a smaller community, even my own village, for instance, now Ugomoson, we get health center for there, but I not just say doctor, eye doctor dey there. So if eye doctor not dey there, e suppose to dey at least the nearest bigger health center, so that at least within a short distance, they're supposed to get one eye doctor at least within at least one to every two village when get health care center. At least two villages when get one health care center. There must be one, because if they not fit get that attention at that time, they can't go house. That delay before it go take, they can't go find where they get eye doctor. Okay, they want from Abudu come back, come to Benin, go UDTH or Central Hospital or wherever. That delay can cause a lot of wahala if you don't make the matter complicate. And that one go come frustrate many people. Be say, for me to from my own village from Igbo Dodo go Benin, an average villager not go get that kind of mind. Say make I go, sir, wahala dey too much, and maybe they will charge me too much money. I go pay money for transport. This no go gree come go. Now those one they make many people for far area, rural area, they go blind, because people when supposed to take care of them not dey near them, and government supposed to make arrangements. Say every health center they need to get somebody there when know eye work, because not be every doctor now know eye work, not be every doctor they train for eye work.
Do well for this matter, we say you tell us so. But the thing now be say, no, she don't use matter talk about things will be say we want make we still hear what concern this eye since now. And the last one you talk will be say the government, the area where the people is supposed to work put. But the thing now be say, you know, say at times they it get where we go reach. Our people like say they make us win. You know, to even reach self na problem. When you want look some kind of things, you go be like say get as a bio. At times they go write something, the thing will be like design. So wetin the bishop say dey be the cause of those problems? Wey dey cause all those eyesight problems?
If you say I be like say bri, as people dey talk am. Now e get one wey dey start from age 40. When somebody don reach, some people 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. When before they fit dey read o, anything when dey paper, when dey for hand, they fit dey read am. But when they read that age, they know they fix them again. They will begin to stretch hand. They look for where light. They say, light not bright reach here. They will begin to stretch hand before they fix them. That one now what we dey call presbyopia. Now age now they follow. When you don't reach that kind late 30s to early 40s, you can't discover say body not dey like you know they flexible again. Body not they bend like body they bend again before. You know be boy, I mean picking when they don't jump around like before again. That one na normal thing. Be say as person they get gray hair, now so that one dey also happen. So if you get that thing, go eye clinic. Doctor go do test. He go find out wetin e be. Most of the time, na glass that they take to correct that one. Medicine no dey fit stop am. As we know dey fit stop gray hair from going gray. Our hair, when we reach a certain age, our hair don dey turn to white. Nothing dey fit stop am. The only thing we go do, we go dye am, make it come turn black. But you know we fit stop am. Na so some of this that particular matter be. Before you decide wetin be wetin, because the thing be say some people will just conclude say, then maybe doctor talk say you no get solution. All those one no be am. No be you go talk wetin the problem be. Now you get problem. You go carry and go meet those wey know waiting, how to find out what the problem be. That one I want. People be say don't reach 40, 45, 38, 39, 40 upward. That a particular one be na age and I cause am. Almost everybody will get them. Almost not be everybody will get them. But until some people won't go delay. Some will start by 38, 39. Some will start by 40, 42. Some will start by even 45. It depends on other small matter when be the person own personal issue. Then they get another be say age no dey this one. Then they born some children with a weak eye. And be say either it too small, you don't go reach as eye supposed to be the normal size when eye they get. Or some people get big eye. Too small or too big eye, they get wahala when they follow am. So that one will dey there. All of them go, the wahala go show say the person going to see go, the things go do peri for his face. Then somebody feel for instance, if somebody feel drink people they drink well now. Some people go drink finish, don't they see well again. And you go find wetin dey happen. If you come to a place say he get sometimes people say I they do am, you know they see well. Doctor go ask question. When would they ask question? Don't be try and error. Question when would they ask? We get reason. Would they take and find road? Those questions, it get order, it get system, it get pattern when we take they ask questions. We not they just jump to ask questions anyhow. Any information when you give us, would they take and find the next direction? If your information you give us they correct, it go from that one we go know waiting to do next. If you give us wrong information, we dey also know. For instance, somebody go tell you say now, if I want to read out before they see am now I know they say wetin dey happen we can ask am say wetin be your age? He go tell you say in a 30 years old. As e be say we no dey wan embarrass person, but for our mind we know wetin e be. That person say na 30, but the wetin we dey see for im eye no be 30-year old, na probably 45-year old person na the person be. We don't do and finish, we go advise. We will not go talk say we know whether say they tell us lie by age. But the problem say we tell the problem say see how it be. Sometimes we'll use indirect way tell and say this kind of problem when you bring so when they your eyes so now people when they so and so age now you get them. We go live and our business will not be to shame person, not to find solution. Then two, you know say for our place because of family pride, family shakara. Some people I talked before, some people family get some kind of eye disease when we say if they reach certain age, the thing will currently come out well. If it dead there since but it never come out. When they come to certain age, it will come out. Those family, when we see them, we they ask them questions, say, anybody for your family, maybe your grandpapa or when you don't die, or your grandmama or uncle when you don't old, get any of them will be say he get eye problem, serious one. You know what they happen many times? No. People just deny. Oh, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Our family, we just do okay. You see, we know more than those things. So when they do that thing, we get indirect way of asking questions. When we say we know they don't go let them give us that kind yes or no answer. At the end of the day, when you don't catch some people to say, of course, nah, but you know. Of course, I want to find solution, not be to shame person. So people, when you get eye problem, when you go see eye doctor, secret no dey. Tell doctor straight to the point within your problem. You will make the work easier for doctor. You go save doctor time when doctor go take the thing because as you and doctor dey talk, doctor brain dey work, they find everything when they talk, they put them all together so that within that same time, the solution when you want, you get them. If people they talk through, it will make work, it make their life easier for everybody. If people they go look for solution on time, when you fix it, do something about that. If they save them wahala, it also save money. Some probably say now 1,000 naira now you go cost you. You no carry and go on time. By the time you don't go, you don't pass, be careful matter. That time, if it become a 50,000 naira work, if it become 100,000 naira work, you can say, why be like that now? Not be doctor cause am. Now you not go, time work for day easy for you and for doctor.
You do well. We don't see the important things now we say you don't tell us today. But another thing we say at times when they see some kind of children we be say this same problem, even say they never even become at that age when they talk about.
Yeah.
And when they see children we say they get the same problem of eye. At times they even these children they don't even reach, maybe they don't even reach anywhere. They don't they use one kind of glass wey be say they call concave then you be doctor you know as they call am no be concave lens abi how they call am again be concave glass that one be say e dey become double abi three. Wetin dey cause those kind eye problem for those children? Wetin
Now,
be the
I
effect of
first
this?
I first talk before say some people maybe say they born them with weak eye. Some babies, baby they born like some babies say they born, they don't reach full development of 9 months before they born them. Some feel their eye feel not grow reach the normal size. It go come give them eye problem later. Some people be say not because say eye big or small, cause am. They say the eye not they work the way it's supposed to work. We can only explain when we say particular problems. Okay, this eye person know they see wetin make am dey be like that. But how it takes start, we don't know. Just as it be say you get some pikin that be say e no go grow the way e mate grow, even though e dey chop. Some because they don't chop well, the kind food when they're supposed to chop when they grow, that early age when they're supposed to grow, they don't eat the kind food will make their body grow well. When they will come grow, some of the organs like eye, if it can't get problem because what they call malnutrition, if it leave eye problem there. Other one be say the way the eye take dey arrange itself, when be say you look up far, you go see am. You look near, you go see. We dey call am accommodation or focusing. Some people eye no dey fit accommodate, you know dey fit focus like that. The muscle when they control the eye, they arrange, they make am change. They fit see wetin dey far, wetin dey near. The muscle no dey work well. You go see dem be say their eye go one corner when they dey call appas 4 appas 1, depending on wetin we call am for your place. That one e get e own cause. No be say na the person na deliberately, na be say this eye when we dey see this eyeball, na 6 muscles na dey control am. To look right, to look left, to look up, to look down, to look corner like this. Corner, all these muscles they work together. If these muscles they counterbalance each other, then they adjust for each other. If that balance, when they balance for each other, if e not complete, if e not fit work together, you will see say the person eye go one corner, or the person e no dey see well. You will hear say for instance, they will say small pikin wetin you don take your eye do, then you when be the time we know say this my own na old age, but you when they just born say when you take your eye do, not be eye all eye problem be wetin person take eye do. If dem born person with eye when e no strong reach, not be im fault. Na so na the problem they born am with. If the person nowadays as we dey talk so, mobile phone e don dey everywhere, ipad e don dey, computer e don dey. Now for most schools, except say maybe government school never fit get computers or ipad for, but I know they don start for Edo, some schools get. This one sef get im own particular eye problem wey dey follow body come. Oyibo dey call am computer vision syndrome. Syndrome be say e get plenty way wey e take dey happen. The light wey dey shine for your computer enter your eye, e dey affect your eye. The light wey dey come out from your phone, when be say inside dark for now you carry phone, that light e dey very bright. As e dey enter your eye, e dey affect your eye. As we dey talk now, research don show, even me I dey see am for clinic every day. Small pikin when we see 1 year ago, the number of correction wey e need for im eye, e dey small. 1 year after, you come back, the number wey the person need to correct im eye, e don increase. Why? Anything when make you dey put eye for something very much, like to read book, computer, all these things, then they make give eye also. Eye dey always also get some kind of problem. However, e no mean say you go stop am. Everything for life get im own wahala. The only thing be say you go meet those wey know the work, dem go know how to take care of the problem for you. They will find out wetin e be, advise you, and then tell you wetin you suppose to do.
You do well, you do well. But the
Thank
thing
you.
I be say, you make mention of something just now, say, like, because I don't already put up for ground before to ask that question before we say concern this phone matter.
Yeah.
wey be say everybody dey use every time, wey concern even this laptop, tablet wey dey use every time.
Yeah.
So wetin be say dey cause for eye, e don use mouth take touch that place just now. But get one place wey be say you still talk about just that wey concern say somebody dey read book. Because we know that time some people wey be say e no grow for the town wey dem dey call a city. You know, for like place wey be say close for the place wey be say dem dey call the village. If they wan read, they'll carry one small light near body.
Lantern.
They'll come put am near body to come say they read. So you talk just now say if somebody who to carry eye Facebook, you be say still get problem. Now we go to the talk about.
You see, I anything where you need to do that need attention, that when you need to put eye well, e just like say somebody wan carry load, you carry load, all your muscle all go show. If person carry hand up, e no carry load, you know say im hand go be like say e dey relax.
So as the matter be now, my brothers and sisters, we dey still wait for am make e come join us for our studio here. All of us we know as the matter be, not be small thing. So he dey try to reconnect, join us again for this our studio here. But that one notwithstanding, abeg, if you be say he no fit join us again, maybe next time he go still come still join us again for this matter we dey talk about. So for those of you that wey be say e never begin dey follow us for this our page or for our Facebook or for our channel for YouTube, make una begin dey follow us now, because we get important matter wey be say concern our people for all over the world. We dey see so many things now wey be say dey take place for even our country for that side. We dey see the one be say dey take place all over the places wey be say we dey for people wey be say dey for obodo oyibo here. Now we talk about matter now wey be say e dey happen now for here wey be say wey dey call Italy, wey be say so many things dey take place. So my people, this one wey be say this our brother come talk today, e dey very important for those of una wey be say go like to ask questions, we go like to know more, or una wan know this our brothers more, una fit contact us for Obaland magazine. This our brother, he still let us know say he dey available to answer any question wey be say anybody bring come. And let's talk say for those ones wey be say go still need assistance on how dem fit take care of their eye, say he still dey available. In fact, this our brother say make us understand say which concern this government matter be say, because all of us dey talk about government no fit just do everything once. We know as the matter dey be, because why? One person not be the government, na everybody. If government sit down for inside house, how you go tell you wetin dey happen for backyard? So now I make us today for Obalandtv and radio, we go call this our brother, make him still tell us which area to personally be say he go fit still help or assist our government. We hustle today now say he can still tell them areas wey be say they supposed to do, because we see and say now say a lot of people they go hospital, some go reach hospital for there, maybe they'll give am something, maybe make him even sign, he no go even see what he be say in one sign, what he cause am and the same eye problem. He can make one suggestion and say it good make our state or the governor or even the president for the hospital wey be say we dey get for our country for that side, make dem dey try to dey put one location wey be say dem dey treat people eye. Because if we really look am, the kind of things wey be say e dey for there, they not to get all those equipment wey be say dem dey use to dey do all those things. So e really dey good say our people dem dey get constant check for this eye, because eye dey na make most of us dey fit dey talk today. So my people, as we talk am before, this one na be Obaland magazine and TV radio. For those of una wey say you would like to hear ogbonge news, make una dey go our website for www.obalandmagazine. For those of una too wey say you would like maybe say come to tell us so many things wey say concern our people for all over the world, make una send us message. As una send us message from that place there, we go call una, make una bring una come our studio, make una come tell us as the matter supposed to be. Because now here, now we dey talk the matter wey dey call people talk to people and people talk to people understand. And at the same place here, now we dey talk about how una see am. For here, we no dey talk wetin be say our eye e no reach. So we dey tell anybody wey be say e get wetin be say important matter wey you know say e go benefit our people for all over the world. Make una no hold back, make una no hesitate, make una no drag una self back, make una no write to us for our page, make una send message come for our email, make una still call us for our phone number. We go answer una, so that make una bring the matter come the table for Obaland, make all of us gather talk and finish. So as e be so, as is our brother, he no will come back again because of the problem we say get for the matter we say concern all this network. All of us know as this gadget matter be. So next time again, we go call this our brother, we invite him again, make he come to join us for this important matter we be say we discuss today. So my people, we say una do well.